Yo, what's up guys, Trick Crypto here. I just want to put out a video while I'm driving home from work. I know that doesn't sound very safe, but I'm on the freeway going about 5 miles an hour, so I think I'll be all right. Guys, it's been a couple of days since I put out a video. You know, I've been getting a little frustrated, a little hot-headed, but you know, to be honest with you guys, my stance really has not changed as far as kind of where I'm at in the market and where I see the market going. You know, as every day goes by, you know, more information is really starting to come out about Digital Currency Group, Grayscale and Genesis, you know, and then there's some weird stuff that's going on. You know, you got reports that, you know, Genesis owes DCG, and then DCG is saying Genesis owes them. But all I know is right now it's being reported that DCG has a $2 billion gap right now. You know what I mean? So I don't know what's really going to go on. You know, I just know that if Digital Currency Group, Grayscale, or Genesis does go down, that you know, guys, we have a lot more room to go down. Do I think that's necessarily a bad thing? I think for certain projects, yeah, I do. You know, I do. I don't think that Digital Currency Group going down is going to be the best for reserve rights, RSR. I think it would be pretty detrimental. But yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, I still haven't bought any more reserve rights since the last time I said that. And I haven't sold though. You know, I did say that I was going to sell and get out of my position, but I haven't. You know, I don't want to be impulsive with my decisions, but I also don't want to be naive. So I'm just waiting to hear more about how that development is going to unfold. You know, a couple of things that we need to kind of look out for over the next couple of days. First thing is, guys, the Fed is speaking tomorrow. Jerome Powell is going to be talking, and if you haven't noticed by now, whenever Jerome Powell does that, the markets get pretty volatile. Also, Sam Bankman-Fried is going to be speaking tomorrow. I don't know what the hell he's going to say, but I have a feeling that whole debacle is far from being done. You know, I'm starting to think that Sam Bankman-Fried was just a pawn in this whole thing. He was the scapegoat, but I do think there are some major players that are going to start to kind of come out, or going to be identified, which is just going to make this whole thing fucking worse. So this is where this isn't financial advice. This is just how I'm going to play it. So right now I have two positions open. I have my RSR position still open, and I made a short about this, but I got into ICP, or Internet Computer. And just real quick, the reason why I did that, you know, a lot of people tell me when they hear that I got into ICP that it's a fucking rug pull. You know, that it's been on just a huge downtrend, and that it's going to zero. Guys, if you really understand why ICP really fell the way that it did, you know, pretty much that was a direct result of SBF. You know, it had nothing to do with ICP being a project or them being shady. That was a direct result of SPF or SBF. And right now, I just think that ICP, they're going to get a fair shake. You know, BitBoy Crypto. If you guys don't know who BitBoy Crypto is, just search him in YouTube. He's becoming a powerhouse in the in the space, you know. And I think you know, ever since BitBoy kind of put out that dedicated video about ICP and telling, you know, the whole crypto market or community that, you know, they're a good project, I do think that they're going to start doing very well. So those are the two positions I'm in right now. Those are the only two cryptos I own. So I mean, that's just kind of where I'm at. But this is where I'm kind of at, guys. Right now, if you haven't noticed, those two projects that I did talk about are actually, I'm not going to say they're pumping, but they're currently up right now. I think the start to today, I think RSR was at 0.0039, and currently it is approaching 0.0043, ICP, it started the day out at, I want to say, about 388, and it's currently upwards of, I want to say, 398 or 399. It's approaching $4. So guys, I am personally, I'm kind of up, especially with my ICP holding. RSR not so much. I do have a small bag of RSR that I am up, but this is what I'm going to do, guys. If the market continues to stay green, I'm going to sell before Jerome Powell opens his fucking mouth. I might not sell everything, but I might sell a pretty hefty portion of my position, just so I can short and then buy back in. Because this is what I think is going to happen. I think once Jerome Powell starts talking, I think we're going to get a nice little dip, and then once he shuts his mouth, I think we're going to go back up. So that's kind of my plan, is I'm going to be watching the charts pretty closely tomorrow. But you know, I do think I am going to try and make that move tomorrow. You know, things could change, but guys, I just be careful. If you're in profit right now in anything, in any cryptocurrency, I would say this isn't financial advice, I'm not an expert, but you'd be pretty naive not to take profits right now, especially before the Fed is speaking, and especially before SBF could potentially be dropping some bombs tomorrow. So guys, just be careful, be smart. I feel a little bit better about the crypto market than I did a couple of days ago. I'm not going to lie to you. I was starting to feel pretty defeated. You know, I'm not going to get into any numbers, guys, but I've just lost a lot of money in this space the last couple of days, or not days, weeks, and it just hasn't been nice. You know, it doesn't feel good. You know, so I was getting kind of down and out, but I'm starting to feel better. You know, so I appreciate everyone that's rocked with me, that's shown me support. You know, everyone that subscribed, man, I appreciate you. I remember when I just had like 4 subscribers. Now I'm big balling at 73. So I appreciate it. You know, if you've ever liked any of my videos, I appreciate it. You know, I appreciate you guys. You guys make me feel better. You know, another shout out, I'd like to give another shout out to Lee the Captain. Man, I love you a lot, man. You know, just your content and the way you put out videos and your energy. You're just a good, wholesome dude, man, and I do appreciate your shout outs and support. You know, keep doing what you're doing. You know, I think you're on the right path, man. You know, keep DCAing into your favorite projects, and you know, I think we're going to be rewarded. You know, yeah, you know, Vision Pulse Trades, I haven't really talked about him much. You know, we've had different views pretty much for the past year. You know, he's my favorite bull, and I think I'm one of his favorite bears. But Vision, you know, if you haven't had the opportunity to watch his channel, go check him out. It's Vision Pulse Trades, and the other gentleman I was just referring to is Lee the Captain. But yeah, I appreciate you guys very much. I might put out another little video once I get home. Traffic seems to be moving a little bit more just quickly. I'm off the freeway now, but when I get home, I think I do want to put out, this is going to be in regards to cryptocurrency, guys, but for those of you that don't know, I'm a mental health counselor, and I'm also a substance use disorder counselor. And you know, one of the things that we were talking about today, really the last couple of days in group, was the law of attraction. And I showed the movie The Secret and kind of broke that down, and just how it applies to life and success, and you know, and whatnot. So I actually might put out a video in regards to that, just to put out some little bit of different content. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you. Give me a little bit and I'll get this uploaded. But yeah, man, on to the next one. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you know, please drop a comment. If you could just drop a comment anyways, I'd super appreciate it. But all right, guys, on to the next one. Peace.